Houston singer Sarah Grace is joining us now in studio in her first TV gig since The Voice. Well, welcome.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be back.
Okay, so we saw you in school for our story that we did here for Houston Life when we introed you to our viewers. I mean, life's changed just a little bit for you. I mean, has it all sunk in?
It's been an insane journey, especially coming back now. I get to play my music for myself and with my band and for the Houston audience again, so that's been super exciting. I've been so busy. I'm so grateful for all of the people that have reached out to me, not only to just contact me and say, what's up and how are you doing, but also to have me out to play their venues or to play their parties. I've had so much fun, and I hope it just continues.
Oh, it will absolutely
It will.
continue. And we're looking now, obviously, at some video of your time on The Voice. Describe to us a little bit about what that's like, because when you're on a soundstage in Hollywood cheering fans, it's like lights, camera, action. There must be a lot of pressure in a scenario like that.
There definitely is. The timing thing was something that was definitely a challenge to work out. Like, the further you went in the live shows, the more you were like, oh, okay,
now
I'm going. But I'm just so blessed that I had so much time on the show, because I was able to figure out what I was doing the more that I was on it. But there's definitely a lot of pressure. I know that all of us minors just stuck together. That's my friend Zavala that y'all are seeing right now. I love her. So yeah, we were all just sticking together, all supportive of each other, and I think that took a lot of the pressure off.
And you know, Team Kelly, of course, we just saw the video, the picture of you guys all standing around. I mean, like, are you and Kelly like BFFs? Are you like emoji texting back and forth?
Oh yeah,
like,
she uses a ton of emojis. We love her.
we do love her.
Do. She's so amazing. She is so authentic, and that's something that you can tell she really looks for in all of her close friends, is authenticity. And she's so cool to have behind us while we were going through this process, because she had been through it.
She knows exactly what it's like.
She was very successful when she did it. So she knows the roadmap, and she was just really sweet as a friend and a coach and a leader through that process, because she was so awesome. She bought us all gifts. She's the best.
That doesn't surprise me at all. Okay, so let's talk about life after The Voice, because clearly this was a defining moment in your career. But now that you're back here in Houston, you still got to finish high school, right?
Right.
So how do you balance your school life and booking these gigs?
It's definitely tough. I do a lot of homework on the road. Saturday night, I had a show in Austin, and so on the way out there, I was reading my world history textbook.
Wow.
I have a quiz tomorrow, so it's just a lot of studying on the road. I've learned to manage my time the more that I've been doing this, but definitely going on The Voice was a huge turning point in the workload for my music, but I mean, I'm so grateful for it. I mean, the busier you get, I mean, that's a hard problem to say you have.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. I mean, you kind of have to pinch yourself in those moments too.
Right, right.
So talk to us about the genre of music. Of course, you know, at your high school, Kinder HSPVA, you're studying the orchestra and jazz and concert and band ensemble, basically. But then on The Voice, you broke into the pop scene.
Right.
Amazing Grace, like, broke some unbelievable records.
Yeah,
your
was really
version
cool.
of it on iTunes.
Really
so where do you kind of like to be in the music area?
Well, I consider myself a roots artist, so I pull from all kinds of different genres, especially the ones from the beginning of music. So I'm definitely have a little bit of blues in me, a little bit of rock in me, a little bit of soul. I'm definitely venturing into pop a little bit more than I used to, and I'm super excited about it. And I've definitely got a little bit of country in me. How can we not? We're in Texas.
Right.
Of course. Well, and your voice and your personality, you pack such a punch. I think we have a little clip from the very first time we met and you performed on Houston Life. So let's roll that clip.
Got the blues, yes I do, inside of me.
Wow, I remember that day.
It's sort of like we kind of helped discover you, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Pretty much. Well, and this clip, by the way, that was from Galveston Life when we took Houston Life on the road. We were down there at Sangerfest Park. You've grown up a little bit since then.
A little bit. I wouldn't say I grew in height at all, but
That's okay, girl. That's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. We stopped growing when we were perfect.
But that clip is, it's a great example, though, of how your music, it really is a family affair for you.
For sure. Yeah, all of my shows are family friendly. I definitely want to cater to the youngsters because I know that that's something that when my sister and I were little, my parents always took us to live music, and it was just such a cool way to grow up because not only did we learn about the arts, but we learned about all kinds of different cultures and all kinds of different people, and we learned social skills, you know, which is super important. So that's definitely something that I want to give young kids the opportunity to be a part of. And so all my shows are family friendly, and that's something really important to me.
And they include members of your family, right? Because you started a family band.
Yeah, my sister is my drummer. She's 14. Her name's Reagan. Y'all will see her in just a couple minutes. She's the coolest person I know. She's the first person I talked about during my blind audition. It didn't get aired, but that was definitely, they were like, tell us about yourself. And I'm like, well, I have this cool sister. I'm like, let me tell you about her. Her name's Reagan. And they were like, all right, cool.
That's so cute. I mean, I just can't even believe where you have come and the experiences that you've had at such a young age and the limitless possibilities that are in front of you. I mean, and you're still super sweet, still amazing to be around, because I think sometimes this experience can, you know, have a negative effect, and you've really taken it on with such an adult role.
Thank you so much. That was definitely hard, but all of us minors on the show, we were very, we bonded so much. We are all like besties now. We still talk to each other all the time, but I think that's something that is so important when you have a job, because in reality, this is a job, like, is to be professional. Like, I'm having fun while I do it, but I'm definitely trying to be professional and represent Houston and represent my school and represent my family and represent my band. So those were all things that I was keeping in mind while I was out there.
Well, you represent all of those things very well.
Thank you.
And we're proud to call you partly ours, part our own, since you are Houstonian.
Cool, cool, cool. I'm all right with that.
Awesome. Okay, well, Sarah Grace's powerful performance of Amazing Grace on The Voice can be described as her signature moment, establishing her as a legit artist.
Oh, legit indeed. It was so good the first time around. She and her band, The Soul, they agreed to perform it again, but this time right here on Houston Life. So here she is, folks, Sarah Grace and The Soul with that infamous, or famous rather, Amazing Grace.
stars.